Hello everybody, it's Barbara and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Best day of the week. I have here a crystal singing bowl. This is going to charge up the cards, the crystals, me, you, everybody that can hear this. This is the high heart bowl, so this is really good for opening up your heart chakra, help you receive. If you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question. It can pertain to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world. And then you choose a stack. This is stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. And each stack is hidden under a box to encourage you to use your intuition. Each stack consists of 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with your question. All right, let's just dive right in. I want to talk about my backdrop today. I feel the need for protection for all of us. So we've got some black cat candles. Those are very good for protection. I got a couple of the dragons that I make. They were very specific on who needed to be in this reading. So there's amethyst and shungite and very protective crystals in those dragons. And then I've got one of my pyramids. This is the pyramid for the winds of change. And I feel like that's what's going on right now, the winds of change. And it's not a shift that's coming. It's a split that's already happened. So I don't feel like we need to protect ourselves physically as much as spiritually. Spiritually, we need to be very protected. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, I'm all about business today. Your stone is Chrysocola. Chrysocola. Absolutely beautiful. This is a teaching stone, and it's a talisman for musicians or anybody that's doing something in the arts. It can help you learn new types of art, new music, new instruments, and it can also give you the confidence to play your music in public or display your art in public, or maybe you're going to go do a show. So it can help give you confidence to have the public see or hear or feel what it is you're doing. It is a stone of monks and hermits also, those who live in seclusion. So for the past couple of years, we should have all had one of these. Helps diminish anxiety and depression from living alone. Within the home, it can draw off negative energies of rocky relationships and situations that are constantly changing. And I was just saying that, this is the pyramid for the winds of change. This is a really good stone to help deal with the winds of change. So it can help provide stability, acceptance, and great inner strength. So Chrysocola. All right, your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we get the 7 of Swords. This is probably why we need some protection here. There's something going on, either with you or somebody close to you, that is not necessarily loaded with integrity and honesty here. This is somebody that's gathering swords that possibly aren't theirs. So, he's looking over his shoulder. Is anybody watching? So if there's some kind of deception going on in your life, this is just your sign to be cautious, not to be paranoid, to be cautious. Pay attention to the signs. Look for those red flags, not obsessively, but if there's a red flag of any kind, go, okay, yeah, I'm just going to start paying more attention. We're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams deck. And we get the 7 of Wands. I got to point out, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. This is 7 of Air, 7 of Fire. So we've got a couple 7s here. 7s means you're on the right path. But look at this guy. Okay, you've got these 6 wands, and he's fighting them off with his 1. And I just got to say that, these 6 wands, that can be, this deception here. And it can be demonic, like in the spirit world, or it could be in the physical world that somebody's trying to take something of yours. And, people try to take things of ours all the time. I get people that steal things from my shop, and it hurts my heart. But I fight back with love and light. And if you look, there's light coming out of this wand. There's no light coming out of these other 6 wands. Can you see that? We're fighting with love and light. And we're going to win. Light wins. Love wins. So this is to tell you that there might be something going on. If you discover what it is, fight it off with light and love. And you've got this. I mean, that is the stance of a winner right there. And these are just kind of this half-assed attempt at trying to hurt you or to scare you. Maybe that's a better way to put it. It's just to scare you. And you got this. You got so much love and light that these guys on the dark side, they got nothing. They got nothing. All right. From the Dragon Wisdom deck, we get the card Mirror. Mirror. Can I put that right there? Yes, I can. All right. And these are not numbered. You know me, I love my numbers, but there's no numbers for me to read. Other than it's on page 60, which we're fighting against 6 wands. You see yourself wherever you look, in the gestures or words of others. Everything that touches you emotionally is bound up with you. You are a part of it. You have probably been told this a million times, so why do you believe it to be true only when someone is unpleasant to you, when you adopt a negative stance? Do you also look in this mirror when another person full of love, beauty, and truth touches you emotionally? It's the same mirror, and you are part of it too. The mirror of this world was created for you, created to lead you to mastery. Respect it and be grateful for it. The green dragon bears 3 sparkling emeralds on its palette, the crystals of truth and beauty. So one of the things that you can do is a meditation on this mirror and bring in lots of green candles, green crystals. You could have a green fabric, like I have a tie-dye sarong for here. But talk to this emerald green dragon if you're into dragons. Otherwise, green is a color of the heart chakra. This is all about that mirror that's in your heart. So do a meditation that talks to that mirror. I see a mirror with a green frame. So talk to that green mirror, and how do I say this? Come to the realization that it is a part of you. And like the book says, stop looking at the negative aspects only. Look at the positive aspects. When somebody gives you a compliment and says, "Oh, you look beautiful today," what's your response? Is your response, "Oh, this whole thing, oh man, I didn't even put makeup on"? No, the appropriate response when you're in the heart is, "Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that." You don't have to follow it up with, "I don't feel pretty today." You can just say, "Thank you." That is a whole sentence. So one of the things that you can say when you're doing this meditation is, "I have no fear of any mirror in this world, as I am now ready to recognize myself." Then let the fresh green energy flow through you and enjoy the moment. So be aware of your breath. Be aware of this mirror with the green frame. Be aware that you are a part of everything and that you are beautiful. This is me saying it to you. You are beautiful. I don't even know who you are, but I know you're beautiful because you're watching my channel. And if there is deception going on in your life, or maybe you're the one doing the deceiving, maybe you're deceiving yourself, I don't know. Know that you've got the love and light to fight off the darkness, okay? And you've already won. You just haven't gotten to that point in time yet. All right, beautiful. That is stack number 1. And isn't it interesting that Chrysocola was our stone and it has green in it? Just got to point that out. I don't pick the crystals or the cards. I don't even pick the decks. My guides do that. My guides do all of this. I'm just a tool. All right, let's have a little singing bowl. And let's go to stack number 2. Your stone is Bumblebee Jasper. And this one jumped out. Oh my gosh. The colors in this latest batch of bumblebees is amazing. Like Cheetos on steroids. And they're all like this in this newest batch that I just put out. All right, Bumblebee Jasper. So this strongly resonates with the sacral and solar plexus chakras, so those lower chakras. It can help remove blocked energy within those chakras to bring forth your creative talents and increase your motivation and willpower. So in stack number 1, we had creativity. That Chrysocola helps bring out our creativity, and the Bumblebee Jasper helps bring out our creativity. So I think there's some theme going on here. Bumblebee Jaspers are created where volcanoes open to the earth and can help increase your self-worth and self-esteem. And it's the sulfur that makes them so yellow. They may also help with allergies. So it can bring inspiration and intensity to the realm of your creative manifestation and teach you that everything is possible. All right. So your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we got the fabulous Queen of Swords. Didn't we have the Queen of Swords last week? Or maybe it was the week before. The Queen of Swords. You know, she's fought to get to where she's at. This is also known as the Queen of Air. She's divinely inspired. You can see there's a face up there in the sky. You've got this, I think that's a full sun, not a full moon. And there's literally clouds here. So it's like she's not even touching the ground, which would make sense because she's the Queen of Air. Also notice that, you know, she's got a head in her hand. She cut off somebody's head. She's not taking crap from nobody. She's collected her swords. She's fought her way to the top. And apparently she slew her enemy, whoever that was. She's not going to take crap from nobody. Let's add a little tarot of dreams and see what we get. We get the 9 of coins, also known as the 9 of earth or the 9 of pentacles. So we've got all this abundance. I mean, you've got her with all her green stones, her green stone necklace. She's holding a dove. She's got all these flowers around her. There's another dove up there. There's lots of lush greenery and flowers around her. This is the physical abundance coming to you. Physical abundance. Now, what does that mean? It means different things to different people. And since this is a general reading, you have to discern what this is for you. But there's abundance with you or coming to you. And I say with you, I'm going to cover up this dove. I say with you because you're holding it. It's surrounding you. You're wearing it. But it's also coming to you because here's a bird in flight coming to you. So be grateful for what you have already, and the universe will bestow more upon you. And because you're the Queen of Swords, or you have that energy, and you know, there's no gender here. The Queen of Swords it's an archetype. So you've got all this abundance. You've got abundance coming. You're not taking crap from anybody. So if there's people that are jealous because you have something and they don't, know that you've worked hard for that. And maybe you've worked hard physically. Maybe you've worked hard spiritually, and you're manifesting and you're being a good person. It doesn't matter what the neighbors say or think or feel. It doesn't. And I'm not saying that you should be selfish in any way. I'm just saying you should honor the fact that you worked hard for your success. Okay? Don't worry about what anybody else says, because they literally don't have a voice in your life. All right, we're going to add to that a card from the Dragon Wisdom deck. And we get Initiation. Ooh. And it's the beautiful Diamond Dragon. The Diamond Dragon. Let's see what the book says. So this is Queen Alba. And Queen Alba she's loaded with diamonds. So I don't know if you can see. See all the diamonds? She's got them all over her body. She's bedazzled. I like bedazzling things with crystals. So the queen of all the dragons is as white as freshly fallen snow. Her scales are set with thousands of diamonds, and she sparkles and glitters in the sunlight. With her long, curvaceous neck, golden eyes, and delicate head, she is a wonderful sight. She wears the golden flower of life as a crown on her head and her own symbol on her chest, a heart within a heart with a six-pointed star in the center, vibrating at a high frequency. Every creature that encounters the Dragon Queen Alba feels a deep and great love, a love that we humans here on Earth have forgotten. And yet it has not been lost. The dragons are bringing it back for us. This is a very significant card for you today. No person can initiate another person. They can only open up the space for it to happen. The energy for initiation always comes from the spiritual world. Now, what's really interesting about that is there's a lot of clubs, groups, cults, whatever in the world today that you have to go through an initiation, and it's a person initiating you. And this book reminds us that only the spirit world can initiate us. And that is a true initiation. The others are just a man-made initiation. You are to wait for the next full moon for your initiation by Queen Alba. And actually the next full moon is in a week and a half. April is really cool because we had a new moon at the beginning of the month. We have a full moon in the middle of the month. And we have another new moon at the end of the month, which is actually called a black moon because it's the second new moon in 1 month. Think about what you would like to wear to receive your initiation. Clean the room and cleanse your body. Light white candles and play soft music. Create a circle of crystals on the floor, preferably clear quartz, rose quartz, and amethyst if possible. Those are the quartz family. Then sit in the center of the circle, close your eyes, and spend a few moments feeling how your breath flows calmly in and out. Now breathe white light deep into your heart and form it into an infinity sign. Let it just flow into your heart and vibrate there. Breathe golden light into your heart and let the gold flow into the infinity sign. And imagine in your mind's eye a white and gold infinity sign shining out and flowing into your heart. Over the next 7 days, now this is the 7 days after you do this ritual, do not perform any meditations. Focus only on grounding yourself in order for the energies to take hold. And that's the energies that came to you. When you call out to certain energies, they do appear in your life, whether you know it or not. And this means if you call out to dark energies, they appear. And it's not a joke, okay? This is real. If you call out to energies from the light, they do appear. You may not realize it, you may not know it, but they are there. You've called them in. So this is why I always say, please be careful on who you call in. I always add, if I call in dragons, they're dragons that live in the light, dragons that work with the light. I'm very specific. When I call in my spirit guides, it's the spirit guides that live in the light. My ancestors that live in the light. The angels and archangels that live in the light or work with the light. Okay, be very, very specific, please, because I don't want to watch your life go down the toilet. And I have watched people's lives go down the toilet who do not take this seriously. So there's really good things coming your way. And I just want to make sure that you're protecting yourself. But when you do protect yourself, everything's going to come to you. You've got the Queen Alba dragon covered in diamonds. You've got another queen here. And isn't it interesting? She's white. This queen is white. Working with the light. And this woman here, she's wearing white with doves. It's all about working with the light. So if you're doing something and you're not being specific about calling in the light, start doing it. Okay? Please take this seriously. All right. That was stack number 2. Singing bowl. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is zebra jasper. And again, this one just jumped out because look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's carved so that triangle is right on the point. Isn't that amazing? Zebra jasper helps you achieve a state of meditation and helps with dream recall. It promotes common sense. So we should be sending a whole bunch of these all around the country, especially to like city halls and courthouses. I did not say that out loud. It promotes common sense, controlling your thoughts, and gaining peace of mind. Can provide protection on physical and emotional levels. It is used in tantric activities and helps with clarity during meditation. Helps in accessing unused portions of the brain. Again, everybody should have one of these. It can help create and maintain a warm and protective aura. Again, protection. Protection, protection, protection today. It can help balance energy, work, and play and allows you to see both sides of a situation. It can also help with serenity, mastery, and actualization of one's thoughts. So it helps in manifesting. Now, this one is pink and black. So that's going to be like protective of the heart. All right. Let's get started with the cards. First card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and you get the hot King of Swords. Now, I just have to point out that in stack number 2, we had the Queen of Swords. And now in stack number 3, we have the King of Swords. If you chose both stacks, which you can do, putting the King and Queen together is very auspicious. This can be, well, it can, because it's a general reading, it can be a bunch of things. It can be the divine masculine and the divine feminine balanced. It can be that either you're in the right relationship or your opposite is coming. So if you're female, your king is coming. If you're male, your queen is coming. But there's definitely an important connection here between stack number 2 and stack number 3. Because he's also divine, you know. There's the full sun here. There's the divine face from above with wings. And actually, it's interesting. Those aren't angel wings. They look like butterfly wings to me. And he's ready for a battle. He's sitting in his chariot, which is all about motion, but it's not moving because it's actually doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything. And then there's all these little angels down here. So he's divinely guided. They're literally like, I was going to say guarding the path, but my guide said creating the path. These angels are creating the path for him to go down. So you can ask your angels to create the path for you, the right path for you, working with the light. So he's ready, just like the queen's ready. She was holding a head in her hand. He's got implements of destruction in both hands, and he's ready. I mean, his muscles are tensed, and he's ready to go. So let's see what your next card is. from the Tarot of Dreams. Oh, okay. Whew. Super powerful. This is the Palace of Cups. Now, in the Tarot of Dreams, you get 4 extra cards. All tarot decks have 78 cards, but this deck has 4 extras. And that's 1 in each suit, and it's the Palace, and it's above the King, okay? So a lot of times we think of the King as the highest card. In this deck, it's the Palace. Now, this is the King of Swords, or the King of Air. This is the Palace of Cups, or the Palace of Water. This can represent a home, like a new home coming to you. It could represent the feeling of being home. A home doesn't necessarily mean a building. It could be that feeling like I'm home. It could be meeting that soulmate. Like, I feel at home when I'm with you, that kind of thing. But this is the highest court card in here, and it's emotional. It's watery. And here we've got air. So we've got divine masculine energy and a feeling of home. Whatever this means to you, I feel like there's one person out there that's going, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed. If you're looking for a new home, it's coming. If you're putting out there that you want that perfect man for you, he's coming. The angels are creating the path. Okay? Remember that. The angels are creating the path. So talk to the angels. They're creating the path so he can come into your life. Okay? And there's going to be this feeling of home. And what's really cool is in this card, there's these statues right here. They're, instead of a knight in shining armor on horses, they're knights in shining armor on seahorses. But that's, kind of like, that's the protection for the home. Again, protection. That's kind of our theme today, protection. And, he's got the protection from the angels and this divine being from above. You've also got dolphins up here, which is bringing in joy. There's dolphins here, and I'm not really sure what those are. They're too small. But there's dolphins for joy, and there's protection here. And there's also jellyfish. Lots going on in this picture. But just know that if you were asking a question about home or a mate, they're coming. Just have faith. But you got to talk to the angels that work with the light and ask them to create that path to get that person to you, or to help you get to that person, because it could go either way. And you get from the Dragon Wisdom deck the Self-Worth Dragon. Self-worth. Now, what's really cool is that perfect home, that palace, and that perfect mate, the King of Swords, you have to know that you're worthy of them for them to actually come into your life. Because so many times they come into our lives and we're like, yeah, I'm not worthy. So they leave. You are a divine being full of light, knowledge, and wisdom. You have heard these words before on various occasions, but not enough times, unfortunately, as this is not the way you're living your life. Your light often shines too weakly. You still trust other people's truths more than your own. Stop giving your power away. Believe in your truth. Believe in yourself. You're an amazing, beautiful being of light in a human suit. And you've got so many things that you've accomplished. And you've helped so many people. I know you have, because you're listening to my channel. So you gotta believe how powerful you are. Self-worth, even self-love, allows you to be critical, to question things and say no, and to establish boundaries with those who are doing you harm. Boundaries are so important right now. I have several friends that we kind of communicate with each other periodically about boundaries, because it's like we're all healers, and so many times people rely on us to solve their problems for them, and we are not and when I say we, I mean any of us, we are not here to solve other people's problems. I can hold space for you. I can facilitate energies. I can facilitate your healing, but ultimately it's up to us to heal ourselves. So boundaries, and it's okay to say no, period. Not, no, I can't today because blah, 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 blah. No is a complete sentence. You do not have to give a reason or an explanation. You know, it could be you just want to lay on the couch today because the energies are low and you don't feel like helping anybody because you can hardly even help yourself. So just say no. You don't have to go into details. A lack of self-worth can also be revealed in small actions. You might put away a new item of clothing in a cupboard for later or a special occasion. Your whole life is a special occasion. Oh my gosh, I say this all the time. You only get one today. You only get one. Today is April 6th, 2022. We only get one in our whole lifetime. So eat on the good china. Drink out of the lead cut, the crystal glasses. Wear the nice outfit. Wear your fancy underwear if that's what makes you happy, you know? Stop saving things for a special occasion, because today is a special occasion. And if we're constantly living for tomorrow, we never actually live in the present moment. And we need to be living in the present moment. And that's what this dragon is trying to tell us. When we live in the present moment, we are saying, I am worthy of all good things. By the way, I do eat on china every day, and so does Princess Althea. So live in the present moment. Maybe you already have the perfect home for you. Celebrate it. Make sure that you tell your home that you love it. I tell this house that I love it all the time. And I know that the house has an energy to it, and the house appreciates me saying those things. Same thing with plants, crystals, pets, even people. Everybody likes a compliment. So whatever you asked about, it's either you already have it and you need to be grateful for it and appreciate it and love it and honor it, or it's right around the corner. But you got to know that you are worthy, okay? And when you're worthy and you know you're worthy, your heart just blossoms with love, and it just overflows into everything and everybody, and the universe says, oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you some more of that. Love is way more powerful than fear. Way more powerful. And since you've got the pink zebra jasper, that is an affirmation for the heart chakra. Fill that heart with love and self-worth. Fill your solar plexus with energy and self-worth. This is the high heart crystal singing bowl again. And this is to help you fill your heart with love. So if you're still listening to my video, I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because I know you're worthy, and I know you deserve them all. And if you're still listening at the very end, I'm trying to decide if I should keep doing Wednesday Pick-a-Stacks. So if you have any feedback, let me know. I need to shake things up a little bit. It's those winds of change. Have a lovely day, my beautiful soul family. And you will see me again soon. Mwah.